Hello YouTube, back with another Dark Souls 3 episode. Gonna pick back up where we left off. We had just taken out one of the demon, wandering demon dudes. I don't know what he is either. But I was considering going ahead and going down into the optional area. I think I'm gonna save that for later. I kind of want to go ahead and get through the main areas of the game first, and then maybe eventually, like, we'll come back and explore these other areas. Although, I take that back. We're going to do one thing down here, then we're going to leave. Since I am doing the Lord of Hollows, like, sub-quest line, I do need to go ahead and go down here. Here's skeletons. There you are. I guess there's something I have to do down here for it to work out. Of course, all these guys have to come get back up. Fight you twice. Okay, I think that's it. At least for the moment. Never mind. Get out of here. You too. That's not fair, you skipped your animation. I think you did too. Oh my god. See, that is one of my issues with this area. Like, it is really just kind of a time sink. Like, it doesn't really take you being clever and figuring it out. You just have to fight them twice, and they're not really a challenge. I mean, considering they can... I guess it depends on your build. Like, with a heavy weapon, they're pretty easy to take down, especially since I can take them down in 2 hits. So, the ring that I just got, I think is for pyromancy. Yes, greatly boost pyromancy. So if you are a pyromancer build, that's definitely a ring you're going to want to use. Whoops. So this area is very intimidating at first. The advice I'm going to give you going in is just don't stop moving for long periods of time, and you'll see why shortly. There are a lot of items to get though, so you kind of want to run and pick them up and then get to cover. And that's why. Oh, took a hit. So there's a giant, I guess it's a giant crossbow-ish. It's like a ballista or something, I don't know. But it will sit there and take pot shots at you in 3s. So you can hide behind stuff. And you'll be fine. So the third thing to hit, and it'll readjust, and then it'll fire again. I'm just gonna wait this out and then go get that item. I know there are some nice items down here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the run around real quick and just pick stuff up. Also, there's a giant worm over there, so. We'll shoot lightning. Possibly worst of all, it makes it impossible to hear anything. Okay, so that really wasn't worth running over there for. Okay, so we want to go over this way. Now you remember that Henri was looking for a horse. horse is back here. At least he should be. Given I've done everything correctly. I don't know. No, come back. Oh, that's a bummer. Missed twice. Okay, yeah, there he is. So we're gonna go and take him on. His he's dead. Is he dead? No, okay. Oh, that's not cool. His shield is pretty easy to break through. It's pretty light, and he's pretty easy to stagger, so he's not too much of a challenge. Again, just be aggressive. Got our Titanite, and we're gonna get out of here and go to the area we're actually supposed to go to. Yeah, Smouldering Lake is an optional area. You can get a lot of good stuff though, so as well as fight a boss. But as I said, it's optional, and so let's go ahead and go to the next required area first. Hang on just one moment, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Just making sure that I'm juggling these quest lines correctly. So make sure you walk through that barrier. You're watching your back, because one of these will appear behind you, and these are, quite frankly, the worst. Because it hit in twos like that with that bite, and it's hard to get under them because they can jump on you. Oh. Oh no, I think I'm dead. Nope. Yep. Yeah, I tried to roll out of that grab, but I could not. That heal was a little risky. Oh, death counter. One moment. Yeah, these things give me trouble. Usually this one's not as bad, but later you come to a point where you can fight two of them, and that's definitely a challenge. Oh, it's possible to fight them one at a time as well. Get my souls. Actually, it's probably easier not to lock on now that I'm thinking about it. Although, that can lead you to getting hit when you're trying to block too. Rolling under him seems to work pretty well. So I would advise trying that if you can. Okay, so we've now officially gotten to this nice view to Boreal or Irithyll of Boreal Valley. Pick up our homeward bone. Now, if you haven't gotten to the Cathedral of Deep, you will not be able to get through here, because you need the item you get from the deacons to get through. And pick up a little stuff. Souls and moss clumps. Which I believe that moss clump is to prevent frostbite buildup. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, the reason I kind of paused for a second, is to make sure I didn't miss anything before being able to continue the Sirius quest line when we got here. So actually, once you fight this boss, you want to backtrack a little bit. And back at this gate, you should see a summon sign. Right here. It's requesting cooperation, so you can be, quote, summoned into Sirius's world. And she needs help fighting off an invader. Again, from a lore standpoint, I'm not sure why she's fighting who she's fighting. But this is Creighton the Wanderer, who, if you played Dark Souls 2, you'll recognize him. Go to heal up just in case, and he will too. You can play at that game. Smack him before we can heal. There we go. By the way, Cirrus, she actually...
Thank you for your kind assistance.
Yeah.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Yeah. Cirrus is actually pretty fragile, so you kind of have to watch her health bar, because she can heal herself, but if she gets comboed, she can go down. It's not so bad in this fight, but there's another fight when she requests her help as well that she struggles a little more in the future. Now, the main reason we did this is if you do it, then later Creighton will show up in your game and he will invade, and you can get some of his equipment. Namely, his axe, which is it's good for faith builds, because I think it scales with intelligence and has lightning damage. I think it does. It may not scale with intelligence. I can't remember. I think they might have changed it. I can't say for sure. Ah. Don't worry about this. It's just an outline of a whatchamacallit night. I don't remember. Man, it's gross. These are the Pontiff Knights. They're annoying. Just because of how fast they are. You can stagger them though. They're there's kind of like more armored versions of the Grave Wardens, but they're still pretty easy to take down. And they like to spit at you. Hopefully it'll just come over here soon. Please just come over here. I don't want to go over there yet. Whatever, come on. Maybe if I break the line of sight. Maybe she'll just forget about me then. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this item. I'm sure you hear that growling off to the side there. That is this lady. I think her name is Doris. I'm not sure why she's so upset, but she is. Come fight me. Come fight me. Come fight me. Ooh, tricky. Fine, I'll come to you. You're low health. That's why I didn't want to come fight him. Ooh, hello. And we got some Estus back. I don't think there's anything over here. No. More outlines. Come to think of it, I have a better ring to wear. I think I am going to keep this on. Because being invisible while you roll isn't that important. And the dexterity, like, I'm not using a weapon that scales a whole lot with dexterity at the moment. Maybe if I switch to a katana, I'll put it back on. Green blossom. And the soul. Now these guys are annoying. The one with the giant flaming thing. And I kind of want to draw these things away before I fight him or her, I can't remember. So I can hit you from a very long distance. That move, which is stupid. Make fire appear under you. I disagree. Yeah, I find that move to be very annoying. Alright, just hoping I could group them up a little faster. So if you're near one of these things and you see an orange spot appear beneath you, just roll. This is problematic because then walking up to fight him triggers these knights to walk by, and fighting more than one of them at once is not advised. So we're gonna let them pass, hopefully. They might detect me here. Oh. Alright, so they're gonna keep on walking. Wait, I think they're turning around. Ooh. Jill bug. Crystal lizard. Whatever. Our Titanite and oh, by the way. Wait, no, this isn't the area. Never mind. I thought this was... It is the area. Aha! There's... That railing is fake. It does kind of stick out just because it's kind of glowing, but at the same time it looks like it could just be, you know, the light. Okay. I'm gonna go that way in just a second. I want to try and take out one of these. Hope I can just separate them a little bit here. And actually, I'm coming back up this way, so I'll take care of that one now that she's alone. It'll be a little easier. So now that we're here, we can take care of the growling. That's not funny. So yes, now we have Doris's gnawing and a witch tree branch. Since I'm not doing a mage build, that doesn't really help me. The gnawing is a miracle that causes damage and bleeding. It's a dark miracle, but like I said, I'm not planning on using miracles or spells or pyromancy, so I may adapt my build at some point, but not right now. Whiff. I think she just tried to parry. I'm not positive on that. Also, I keep saying she, but those could be guys. Okay, so now we can proceed this way, get an item, then proceed up the stairs and get to the next bonfire. And you will notice that Henri's here.
Oh, I thought it might be you. I never managed to find Horace, but my duty must be done, even as for the children I knew. But we all have our reasons. Please, take this, and also a token of protection. Ah, I would do well to may the flames. Ah, I would make. So,
the Ring of the Evil Eye that she just gave us gives you health for each enemy you kill. It's like 30. So it's a decent ring, but it's not great. And if for some reason you want to mess up the Lord of Hollows questline, there is actually a pilgrim, such as Yol, hidden in that corner. And he also has the camouflage spell, I think. I'm not sure. So if you smack him back there and kill him, you can get his spell, and it will end the questline, and you can't get that ending. But if you don't kill him, he will kidnap Henri, and you can do what's required to do next in the questline. So I think what I'm going to do, Creighton will invade if I come out this way, so I'm going to try and go fight Creighton. That'll probably be about time to end the episode. So that'll be the last thing we do. Now the roster of knights, I don't even remember what that is. We got a Proof of Concord well kept, which is an item for... Oh no, it's just Proof of Concord kept for the Blue Sentinels if you're part of that. I honestly... Roster of Knights of Dark Moon, he's got the names of Dark Moon Knights. I don't know. I'm sure it's related to the Dark Moon Covenant. Or the Blades of the Dark Moon, that's it. But I've never really done it. Even when I was playing online. Tricky. Yeah, careful pick up that item. For one thing, it's not worth it, and also you will get ambushed. Even when I did play online, I remember the Dark Moon Blades, I think, were the ones that had... Or the Blue... maybe it was the Blue Sentinels. It was one of the Covenants where you're supposed to protect someone that you never really got summoned in to protect anyone. All the tracking. Oh, Creighton. Yeah, he hits pretty hard. You missed. You'll notice I'm still taking a little bit of damage. And that's because, like I said, his axe is... It does also do lightning damage. And I imagine the shield doesn't have very good lightning absorption. See ya, Creighton. That might have prevented me from getting his armor set. I'm not sure, but I got his axe. And that's okay. I didn't think about the fact that it was going to knock him back like that. Yeah, it's a really good axe when it's upgraded, but you can see here. Okay, so it does not scale with intelligence, so it is basically just like an axe that has been given the lightning infusion. Or no, that wouldn't be it. Its damage is split between physical and lightning, but its physical will scale. You can infuse it with lightning to give it more lightning damage, but we're not too worried about that. I might upgrade it just as a weapon to have in case I need something that is dual damage. Let's go ahead and go back to Firelink real quick. So we have some souls and whatnot. So I have quite a few, you know, like I've got some weapons to look through. I haven't really done a lot of that. I pretty much just stuck with the starting axe. You know, we got like the black blade and a bunch of other things. So I might look through and see if I can come up with a better weapon to use or configuration or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. I think it's been about 30 minutes. I had to pause in the middle there, so my recording times got kind of I know how long this section of the episode is, but I can't remember off the top of my head how long when I ended the first one. So it might be a little shorter, it might be a little longer. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. And when I get back, we will go ahead and proceed through Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Dive bomb! Captain! And there comes a giant fish!